Hi, Jeremy from Lucky Hat Outdoors, and today we're going to discuss the disassembly and reassembly of the Beretta 92, 96, and M9 series handguns. Like always, when we're dealing with a weapon, safety is of the utmost importance. So before we go any further, we're going to make sure that this weapon is unloaded. First, I'll verify that the safety is on. I'll then drop the magazine. I personally like to visually inspect the magazine to ensure there's no ammunition. Once I'm sure the magazine is out of the gun, I'm going to press up on the slide stop on the left side of the gun, pull the slide to the rear, and allow it to lock in place. Once the slide is locked to the rear, I'm going to visually inspect the chamber to ensure that there's no ammunition. Once I'm 100% sure that this gun is unloaded, we can continue. So I'll allow the slide to go forward, and the decocker will drop the hammer. That's perfectly safe. Now you'll notice, and this will be easier to see in the POV video, on the right side of the gun there's a small button here. On the left side of the gun, there's a small lever in front of the slide stop. This is the takedown lever. So to begin, we'll press on the button on the right side, pull the takedown lever down, and you see the slide jumps forward, and we can remove the slide from the lower frame. Go ahead and set the lower frame aside. It's done. It's ready for any operator level maintenance. Inside the gun, we have the guide rod and spring, which we'll simply press forward and remove. And you'll see a little nipple on the back of the barrel, and again it'll be easier to see in the POV video. We'll press forward on that, and that unlocks the barrel, which will allow us to pull it up and out of the slide. This block on older guns will come out easily and can be removed for cleaning. It's not necessary to do so, and in some newer weapons it'll be very hard to get out. This gun is probably about the same age I am, so it's real simple to remove. And with that, disassembly is complete, and any operator level maintenance that needs to be done can be done now. Reassembly is the exact opposite of the disassembly process. The hardest part is getting this nifty little block back in, and it wanted to cooperate today. So we'll place that back in, we'll place the barrel back in the gun, and you'll notice that the block sticks up. It can take a little effort sometimes to jiggle it. You want the block to be flat before you continue. We'll return the guide rod and spring. Place the slide back on the lower, pull it to the rear, lock it in place, and then it's essential to make sure to return the takedown lever into the upright position. I have a previous take of this video where I forgot this step and allowed the slide to go shooting forward when I released it. And there we have it. It's the disassembly and reassembly of the Beretta M9. And again, anytime we're dealing with any weapon system, safety is of the utmost importance. So the first thing we'll do is ensure that the weapon system is on safe. Once that is done, we need to make sure it's unloaded. So I'll press the magazine release, remove the magazine. I like to visually inspect. Press up on the slide stop, pull the slide to the rear, locking it in place. Visually inspect the chamber to make sure that there's no ammunition before allowing the slide to go forward. Once that's done, we're going to press the button on the right side of the frame and pull down the small lever on the left. And as you can see, the slide jumps forward, so we'll just take the lower receiver off, set it aside, and this is as far as this will be taken down for routine maintenance. Inside the gun, you'll see the guide rod and spring. We'll simply press forward and carefully allow them to come out. And then we'll take them apart. You'll see a small nipple. We'll press forward on that. That'll unlock the barrel and allow it to be pulled up and out. And once that is done, you can remove that block and the weapon system is complete. Again, this block can be problematic, especially on new guns. This gun is approaching antique and the block will almost fall right out. So it's not a necessary step to remove it. Reassembly is basically the opposite of disassembly. We'll go ahead and place the block back on the barrel. Place the barrel inside the gun. And you notice the locking block is sticking up. That's not going to work. That won't allow the gun to slide. So we'll have to work the barrel until it falls back into place and it's flush. spring and guide rod. Once that's done, the slide is complete. We'll place it on the lower receiver. We'll pull it all the way to the rear. Again, we'll press up on the slide stop and let it to lock. And then we will be very careful to ensure that we close this lever, because if you don't, the slide will come flying off when you close the gun. And there it is, disassembly and reassembly of the Beretta 92, 96, and M9 series handguns.
Alright, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, the like button below. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram.